Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today, and in this video I want to share with you guys 5 different ways that I have found to help me burn out less on Lost Ark, or make it feel like less of a chore to actually play Lost Ark and actually enjoy the game and not completely burn out and just want to quit and stop playing altogether. So if you guys are interested in figuring those things out, stick around in the video. But before we get to that, if you guys could go ahead and smash that sub button and the like button, it helps me out so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and with that out the way, let's just hop straight into the video now, shall we? So, point number 1 is do what you want to do. Don't do what you feel you have to do. And what I mean by that is, if you don't feel like doing a chaos dungeon today on all your characters, don't do it. Do it on the characters you feel like playing at the moment. If you don't feel like doing chaos dungeon at all today, don't do it either. There's another system we'll talk about at another point that gets to that, but pretty much do what you enjoy doing. And then obviously there's a couple of things that you do have to do, like you don't really have, there's nothing you have to do, so to say, but to progress if you want to progress further, then you have to meet those thresholds, so you have to do those things. But at the same time, they should be fun and you should be enjoying them, so when you get to them, it doesn't feel like you're doing it just to get to the threshold. You're doing it to actually progress, and because you enjoy progressing and making characters stronger, making your roster stronger, whatever it is, or if you like building yourself a cool stronghold, if that's what you're after, anything that you want to do, as long as you're enjoying it, you're having fun, then keep doing it. And the only one that should influence you on what you have to do every day is yourself. So do what you want to do what you enjoy. Chaos dungeons, guardian raids, Una dailies, raids, if you just want to bust all day, do it. Do what you want to do. But obviously there's a couple of little daily requirements that you want to try and do as well. But the long and the short, do what makes you happy and don't feel like you have to do anything. And then moving on to topic number 2. Set yourself goals. You have to set yourself long-term goals, short-term goals, so like monthly, weekly, what you want to achieve over a year or something like that. That's why I have those roster update videos every month, where pretty much I set like little goals in the videos, but I more show my progress. But at the same time, I set little goals for myself to achieve each month, and then I reflect back on that and go, see, you guys don't have to make videos. Maybe you can make one for yourself, keep it on your PC or whatever, or just set yourself little goals. Like every week, say you want to do this, or like my one friend, for example, he's trying to get the other Light of Salvation, the dark version of it. I think it's the Legion Commander deck. He's trying to get them all maxed out, so he focuses on running, like he only does Clown and Viking. He doesn't do Volton at all anymore. Even though Volton's really fast, he still needs Volton cards, but he needs like 1 Vicus card, I believe. So he really focuses all his characters on doing Vicus each week, and then obviously Brawl, and then Clown is another one, because he's so close to getting that card. So his current goal is to get that Vicus card. That's what keeps him going, that's what keeps the game good and fresh for him. So pushes him to do what he wants. So set yourself goals. That could be anything. My last goal was to try and get all of my DPS characters in my top 6 roster 5x3 on the engraving, so they can all be pretty strong and start getting into the end game builds. And I recently achieved that. I got my scouter, he's 5x3 as well. So now all my DPS in my top 6 roster are 5x3. Now I'm going to slowly start working on my supports, because in my opinion they don't really need 5x3. It's nice to have it, but you can get into a group with 3x3 in Brawl. As we all know, the shortage of supports is pretty dire, and we should all make a support. But anyway, getting off topic, so set yourself goals. Goals is what keeps it going, and I've seen a lot of other content creators, and shoutouts to them all suggesting about goals. You need goals in this game. If you want to keep playing this game and stay interested, you need to set yourself goals. But that goes with everything in life. If you want to stay interested in something, set yourself a goal, and then when you see your progress towards the goal, and when you actually achieve that goal, it feels so good, doesn't it? So it just gives you that little dopamine hit, so you can get boom, your head going boom, 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 I need that goal, and you see, then you keep playing because it's enjoyable. But anyway, let's move on to topic 3. So topic number 3, use rested XP. We all get it, and it goes back to topic number 1, where I said only do what you want to do and don't do what you feel like you have to do. If you don't want to do a chaos dungeon, you want to build up rested for the day, let it build up. You won't get 100% more, but you'll be losing a little bit of resources. So if you can do the chaos dungeon and you feel like doing the chaos dungeon, go ahead and do it. But if you just don't have the time or the energy, or you don't feel like doing it that day, that's fine. Rested XP is there for that. So you don't completely lose out, and it's not like you're falling behind because there's no leaderboards in Lost Ark. There's no competition, so to say. It's the only leaderboards is PvP, and that's all equalized. I don't even think they have leaderboards there. I guess you do have the rank system, so you could be like #1 rank PvP or something like that. But yeah, for the PvP, it's completely apart from all of this. If you're a PvP and those are your goals to get rank 1 on PvP, then you gotta grind hard and get it. That's what you want, so you're gonna be enjoying it. So all of these things are gonna tie together. But yeah, rested XP is there to use. You can use it on Unas, you can use it on Guardian Raids, and you can use it on Chaos Dungeons. I'll show you guys in the background. I only do my Unas and my Chaos Dungeons every day on my main. Not even every day. Some days, like yesterday, I just didn't have time to do them. So they all got 1 rested bar, and then today I did my main 6 and got all of their rested bonus stuff. And that's it. And then the Guardian Raids today, I will have some time, so I'll go ahead and do them as well. But I usually only really run my Guardian Raids on rested. As you can see, I barely, some of them have full rested because of yesterday. I missed the day when I was just busy and it got the full. So now I've got to go ahead and do it today because I want to, and because it gives me a lot of materials and gold, and that all ties into stuff that I want for my goals and what to achieve. So it's something I want to do, and it's something I will go and do. But what I don't want to do is run my Guardian Raids every single day. I just don't have the energy for that. So that's why I run them on rested. Sometimes they're on alts ones and stuff like that. But I only really worry about my main 6. And then on my other characters, I run all of their Unas as well. Every single, well, mostly every day. But yesterday, obviously, like I said, I didn't have time. So you can see there, their Unas with the least amount on them. And then the Chaos Dungeons, I just run them when they're full. Or sometimes I feel like playing them that day, so I'll go ahead and play them. And they won't even have rested when I play them. So all up to you. Do what you want. Rested is there. Make sure to use it and abuse it, so to say. It's there for you to use and take time and, you know, play at your own pace. Don't burn out, because the game is really enjoyable. It's very grindy, that is true, but it is very enjoyable. So don't burn yourself out. It is a slow, what do they call it? It's a marathon, not a race. It's a slow grind to the top. You don't get there overnight unless you can swipe away your credit cards. Up to you. Topic number 4 is try and focus on gold earning activities to begin with, just to progress to where you want to get. So if your goal is to reach a certain item level, focus all of your gold into getting that honing. Or if you want to reach a certain build on a character, focus your gold earning activities to get that for the character. Because at the end of the day, the progression on on Lost Ark is gold and time, pretty much. The time they put in gets you the gold, and then the gold, sometimes there's a bunch of RNG involved with getting gold, like drops. But the long and the short is, if you put in the time, you'll get the gold, and then you'll get the gold, you'll buy whatever you want in Lost Ark, because everything can be done with gold, and everything is done with gold. So gold is, you got to be smart with your gold, plan it out. Like for example, if you're a new player coming to Lost Ark now, and you don't have the Grudge Legendary Engraving, I believe it's pretty expensive, like 16k or something like that, maybe even more or less, but it's around the 15-17k mark. And then people see that and like, I need 20 of these. So times 16 by 20, and what are you left with? That's like over 300k, I think 320k gold. And that's a lot of gold. See, I don't even have that much gold right now sitting around. But then what you do, whenever you've got some gold, just buy a book. You don't have to buy all 20 at the same time. Just buy one. Whenever you've got 17k gold lying around, 15k, whatever the price is of the engraving you're trying to get, buy it. And then you invest into it slowly over time. You still do some of the other stuff on the side, and then, you know, it progresses your account up, but you never feel like it's such a massive thing to farm for. Like 320k gold is a massive amount of gold to just pull out of nowhere if you want to get it done in a week. Obviously, it will take you time. So coming back to it being a marathon, not a race, you just got to slowly get to where you want to get to. Maybe you get lucky with the drop. You can sell a ring for 100k, 200k, whatever luck you get. Maybe even 50k. That's a couple of books away from what you need. So you're always progressing. Some people slower than others, some people faster than others. Completely doesn't matter, because it's a game. You play at your pace. As long as you're enjoying the game, that's all that matters. So set your goals. Farm gold, obviously, because I mean that gets you to your goals. That's just how it is. But yeah, that was this main topic of here, was about gold. Focus on your gold activities first, and then focus on some other stuff, whatever you want. But if you don't find them entertaining, just do a few that you can without burning out, or like without feeling like you're not enjoying them. Then do something you want to enjoy, and then, you know, you got to like balance it out, a little balancing act of getting everything that you want undone in the game. And then our final topic number 5, is find yourself some people to play with that are around the same progression as you. So whether that be like roster, raid wise, everything like that. Because if you play with people, for example, if you are a new player, you've got 140-90, You join a guild full of whales, you probably won't get in the first place because they're really strict in their whale guilds. Some of them, I believe, you have to be a whale like 20 characters, all 1500 plus, whatever. I'm just making an example here. You're a new player and you meet a friend and he has 6 characters, all 1490 plus. You're going to run 1 Brow Showser with him a week and maybe some of the earlier raids. And then you're going to like always be trying to push up more characters, maybe ones that you don't enjoy, just trying to push them up just so you can play more with him and be around where he's at. So you'll more likely burn out faster if you try and compete, so to say, or keep up to someone that is much further progressed ahead than you are, either because they have more time in the game or because they swipe to get the progress. Just whatever the reason is, you're going to still feel like you're probably going to start burning out eventually if you try and catch up to them or try and compare your roster to their roster. Don't compare your roster to anybody else's. That's your roster, you play it at your pace and what you want to do. If you want to whale, that's your choice. You want to play all day every day, that's your choice. If you want to play a little bit, completely your choice. You do what you want to do. That's why I say it's really good to find yourself a group of friends. So maybe, but you won't, maybe you get lucky and you find a group straight away. But you can also just build it up over time. So when you do pug raids and stuff like that, you can find someone you enjoy playing with. Maybe you guys have a similar roster or he has a character on your level. You can play with people that are above you. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, try and stay within the same area, and then get that friend, make a friend. Maybe he has a guild, you join his guild. Or you could just post in the general chat in all the areas, like especially if you go outside sailing. Type in the area chat looking for active guild and then you just say, I have one 1490 ready to start raiding or whatever your roster's like. And there's a lot of guilds out there. The game does look like it's dying, but it's not. It's pretty active. I see a lot of people on all the servers. Maybe if you're on like South America or something. But I'm speaking for my server, which is NA East Carter. So I see a lot of people on Carter. I do play on Avesta as well. I see a lot of people over on Avesta as well. So Avesta and Carter on NA East seems pretty popular. But yeah, I believe there is a lot of content creators in Europe. Well, I don't know that many, but there is Europe, there is West, and there is East. I think West has the least population. But anyway, that's above the point. We're just trying to say is find yourself a group of people around your level that you enjoy playing with. Raid with them, play with them, make a guild, form a guild, and if you don't find anybody, make your own guild. You can't find one that you like, make your own one, start inviting people. It's just going to progress over time. Don't expect anything to happen overnight. You've got a whole list of friends to play with. It's like any other online game. You just got to build relationships and do that rapport grind, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much the long and the short of this video, guys. I hope you find some of this information useful and it wasn't just me babbling on forever. And if you did, please drop a like and a sub. It helps me out so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the